All right, rumor is that Stephen A. Smith and Molly kicking it after Jalen Rose files for divorce from Molly Crum. Both are both all three ESPN employees, but Molly and Stephen A. Smith does they thing on First Take. Now, apparently this rumor came from Media Takeout, which they hella sketchy, but it's making the rounds. But to be fair, Molly and Jalen been separated for over a year, so so they ain't been together. And we know in the music entertainment world and Hollywood world, they share partners. Okay, we know that they share the same type of women. But give me 1 second. We know they share the same women. You know, they just bound. That's the way Hollywood and entertainment industry is. And am I surprised? Would I be surprised? No. Like I said, Stephen A. Smith just got one of the biggest checks in this industry. Okay, think about that for a minute. Think about that. One of the biggest checks in history. You think that that's what women look for. Here, I'll put it up. That's what women look for. Like I always tell you, got women, a lot of women, the majority of women don't marry for your looks. It's important. They got to be able to work. To look, to be able to wake up the next Jar Jar Binks. They got to be able to accept that. You got to be at least at their threshold. You see, you know, good looking women with subpar men all the time. Why is that? Money can get women, but men with money can get any women, majority women that they want. Women with money can't get any dude they want. Let that marinate on your mind, like Nick Bone Juice and my boy Country Wayne say. Let that marinate on your mind. And that's a fact. A woman with money can't get any dude she want, but a man with money can attract women. But it says ESPN shocker rumor that Jalen Rose's wife Molly is now dating Stephen A. Smith. This is an explosive rumor going around amongst the ESPN employees, among the employees of ESPN. The word on the curve is that Stephen A. Smith may be dating Jalen Rose's estranged wife, Molly Crum. MTO Media Takeout News has learned. It says yesterday the world was blown away with the reports that Jalen Rose filed to divorce Molly after a little more than a 2-year marriage. According to Jalen Rose divorce documents, he and Molly have been separated over the past year. Molly has yet to respond to the divorce filing, so it's not clear whether she agrees with Jalen's separation timeline. MTL News spoke with two ESPN employees who work close to Stephen A. and Molly, and both said they suspect that the two may be dating. One employee explained, quote, she's definitely Stephen A.'s type, a non-black woman with exotic features. Molly is ethnically mixed, Italian Albanian. Okay. The other employee told Media Takeout News, quote, they flirt a lot on camera, which I can agree with that. I thought it was just play, but now that we learn she's been single for a year, yeah, it seems like something is up. So they say here's a video of the two recently flirting on Stephen A's show. Says to Molly, "I need you," and the other flirtation sting later in the segment. Molly claims that she and Stephen A will be going to the Met Gala next year together. I mean, at the end of the day, flirting can mean a whole lot of something, a whole lot of nothing. Like I said before, some people just flirt with a game. You got women that flirt with you, and then you know, it's just a game for them. It don't mean that they like you or none of that type of nature. They just teases. They just teases. So you got to understand the type of flirting. Sometimes it's just the natural communication. It's just natural. A lot of I work with women that just like to flirt. It's nothing. There's nothing that come about it. It's nothing there. You know, it's nothing there. People be wanting to be something there, but it's not. So you got to remember that sometimes flirting is just the natural communication between a man and a woman. A woman. Remember that. Some people think it mean everything. Some people think it can go for the kill. But a lot of times it's about the body language. A woman just keep touching you, then she probably wants you to touch her. It's the type of way she touch you. If you got the best friend hug and she give you the best friend hug, I mean, you just in the friend zone. So flirting means nothing. Always remember that it means absolutely nothing. Remember that. But at the end of the day, she free to do what she want to do. They've been separated for a year. He just filed for divorce. It ain't gonna work. She do her thing. One of the things that was going around was that she moved to Connecticut, and basically the travelers put a strain on their relationship. So this is why boss women and boss chicks don't attract. This is why you see a boss dude with a woman that that's not as wealthy. That's why they take a chick that don't have as much, because she got the time and you can mold her. You know what I'm saying? You got time and you can mold her, and if she learns how to cook, and mother instincts are different. She got time to raise the kids. She not at a Fortune 500 company, and she not running her own business per se from the jump. That's why, and this is why you see powerful women with not powerful men, with broke men, or men that don't have as much money as them, even though women like men that have as much money, but they got to end up compromising as well because they have the time. Remember that two power players, two wealthy people that make their money in the business world and make their money hustling every day, it don't go together. It don't. How you gonna have time to have kids? How you gonna have, and most of people, most of those people got the mindset it's never too much. It's never enough money. Think about them if it is true. Not saying it's just rumors. They both in Connecticut every day. 5 days a week. They both work at ESPN. You can hear some of the horror ESPN stories. And it's really like college scenery there. When the employees, you got, remember my mans that used to be on Cold Piece of the white guy. It's a whole bunch of horror stories about him not keeping his hands to himself, allegedly. So they dating each other anyway. They got cafeterias. They kicking it. What else is there to do in Connecticut? Most of them, if they don't live in Connecticut, they live in one of the 5 boroughs in New York. It's like a call center. It's like a college thing. Everybody sleeping with each other. Everybody chopping it up with each other. They work every day. They probably get off around the same time. Probably swing by his apartment. He got money, making $80 million a year. They said he poised to get a late night talk show. His own late night talk show. Like the Conan and all them. So like the Letterman show, he poised to do that. So his trajectory is going up, and we know for a fact women like to date older men because they like to have that comfort. Remember that they love to have that comfort, bro. They always say women are mature faster than guys, and I think that's true. He's 54. How old is she? I know Jalen ain't tripping. They've been separated for the year. He been doing his thing. She 37. So yeah. Totally, of course. That way Stephen A. Smith gonna be in his rocket chair later on. She can take half and go do what she want to do. So it don't shock me, bro. Once you understand the culture of ESPN and all the little complaints and lawsuits filed there and sexual harassment stuff there, you'll understand it. So it wouldn't surprise me. He got the bag. You know what I'm saying? They work together, and you ever work with somebody or be with somebody, you don't even really like them, but they wear on you. Women do that a lot. They wear on you. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if it was fake. She haven't addressed her divorce. That's on her. Rumor is that she don't want no alimony from Jalen. There wasn't no prenup, and they just gonna go their separate ways, and they continue to be friends. Fine. That's their business. Respect their privacy, but Stephen A. Smash, so be it. She a free woman. She been separated. She being divorced. She being baptized in Lake Minnetonka. Let her be. But Stephen A. Smith cool. But we do know she's a free woman, and she's been a free woman. So remember that. She free. She been baptized in Lake Minnetonka. We'll wait and see what happens, but that's their business. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All my social media links subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. All my social media links subscription. If you want to chop it up, video requests, or going through something, hit me up. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link subscription. Best way to donate. Thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. But all my social media information, all my donation links or usernames is rolling at the bottom of the screen or the description. Thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, and the subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase chance, and the notifications go live, drop a video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Check the music entertainment playlist out.